Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Sean Murray studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind to like what we're doing here in this video, subscribe to our channel. That's right, take that step. Make it official. Give us the old rectangle, and of course make sure that you get the bell click there. That way you'll get notified every time we put up new content and do our standalone videos on the NFL games, and you will be the first on your blog to know when those go up. So make sure that you do that for us. As always, we appreciate it, and let us know what you're playing. I know there's not a lot going on in America. We got a little baseball, but there's plenty of sports to bet on from across the pond and everywhere in the world. So whatever you're playing, hey man, maybe it's Korean baseball, maybe it's Russian hockey, maybe you got a little soccer pick. Whatever it is, man, we are equal opportunity book smashers right here. If you got an angle and you can hit it, put it in there. We'll give you the shout out when you get it right, and you end up being you're getting the most right. Just like Sean Murray, my friends, you will be our capper of the day. So, and with capper of the day, of course, comes the awesome responsibility of putting up your capper of the day, play of the day, or the COD, POD, as we like to call it. And we had one of those today. We'll talk about it here in just a second. But first, I have to extol you to, of course, remember to stop by winnersandwhiners.com and statsalt.com. Deep dives into every single game going on in America every single day. Now, what does that mean today? That means one game. But what's it going to mean very soon? It's going to mean NBA. It's going to be NCAA basketball. It's going to be college football. It's going to be the NFL. Going to be the MLB playoffs. Yeah, those guys are going to be working around the clock over there to put out quality content for you. So whenever you need one spot for all your information, make sure you stop by winnersandwhiners.com and snapsalt.com. Of course, check out our partner over there at pointsbet.com. Great sports book for all you folks in New Jersey and Iowa. And they're always working on expansion, so keep your eye on the sky. In the meantime, they got some cool contests that even if you're not in one of those states, you can still play and see what kind of cool stuff that they have to offer at PointsBet. So, with that being said, let's take a look at today's results. Here's an update, everybody. I suck at prop bets. Okay, we hit our under easily. That was really never in question. But Andy Dalton, I think he's going to be like one of those dogs that you see when they're napping. You see Andy Dalton asleep tonight, and his arms and legs are going to be pumping like he's still getting away from those guys. 8 sacks for the Red Rocket tonight. Not the Red Rocket, the Red Rifle. I think the Red Rocket's Sammy Hagar. The Red Rifle. He was the red pop gun tonight, man. He just couldn't get any time to throw, and just nowhere to go with Andy. And they ended up, as far as the Connor goes, they ended up, you know what? I think he got banged up a little bit. I know he came off there for a few plays in the second quarter. I think they took it easy on him after that because he did run the ball 7 times in the first half, and that was kind of, we're trying to get to over 15. So you figure with the Pittsburgh having the lead, 9 or 10 carries in the second half wouldn't be out of the question, but they pretty much shut him down. Now they did throw some short passes to him, and they threw those little inside passes, which is actually a pass. It's not a handoff, of course. And he ended up just with 10 carries. And they gave the other cat there, the other cat, they gave him 10 carries as well. So they did carry the ball 20 times from their backs. But neither prop hit. So we got 1 and 2 on that. And on the premium side, we had just one pick with just the one game going on. We had the first half under 21 in the hook. Loved that play. And that one hit just as easily as the full game under did. So officially 2 and 2 on the day, but on our real picks, we go 1 and 0 on the under and 1 and 0 on the premium side. And on our standalone video, we did have Cincinnati on the money line, took a little swing there, and they were just even worse than advertised, and so was their defense. So that was a 2 and 1 on our NFL picks, but that was okay because on the other video, I took Pittsburgh, so we really went 2 and 2. No, I'm fucking with you. We've had those questions every day about why are you taking the one side and the other. We've explained it every time. So, sorry. Sometimes I make myself laugh. No, 2-1 we go on the NFL side. My official pick was Cincinnati on the money line, and that was no good. So we hit our first half under, hit our full game under, and we miss on the Cincinnati Bengals. And yes, sometimes you will see me do different picks. Please pay attention at the beginning of the video. If you hear me say another capper's name, if you hear me say the dude, the razor, whatever, that is their pick. I have nothing to do with that pick other than reading what they have said, all right? Every once in a while I'll throw in a little funny aside during their video, but that is their pick. That is their standalone pick. I do my own. All right, so anyway. Let's take a look at today's. Let's start with with Kent P. He was our capper of the day on Saturday. He had the pick for tonight, and it was the over on on the Bengals and the Steelers for the second time in 3 days. Yeah, that's right. Homeboy done took y'all down as you guys faded me twice in the last 3 days. And, of course, I am the king. So, no, just, you know what? I had a nice little run there. It was two bets I liked a lot. I had Oklahoma and I had the under tonight. So, anyway, you guys got to step up. Come on. Come on. It's 2-0. 2-0 for your boy here. So, Kent, see if you can be capper of the day again and get yourself a new pick. That was how that one went. So, overall, not a bad day for everybody. Let's take a look and see what we got cooked up for tonight. Hey, good news. I got a couple prop bets for you in the baseball game, because we've been killing the props. Dude, baby shark, baby shark, Hey, do you hate that fucking song? Well, you best be rooting for the Brewers then, because if the Nationals win, you're going to be hearing it a lot for the next, at least 3 games, probably 4 or 5. Brewers are at the Nats. Brandon Woodruff goes for the Brew Crew against Mizzou alum Max Scherzer for the Nationals. We're going to ride the hot shooter at home right here, okay? The Nationals, since the All-Star break, they lead the major leagues, hitting .278, putting up 5.93 RPG. That is runs per game. Brandon Woodruff, he spent some time on the IL. He's actually spent about 2 months on the IL. He's been back for a couple starts, but they have both been shortened. He likely ain't going to go more than about 40 or 50 pitches topped. And that gets us into a Milwaukee pen that has certainly been better, especially over the last month when they put together their winning streak. But they are still not a shutdown unit by any stretch of the imagination. Washington, they closed with 8 straight wins at home when they absolutely had to have it. They averaged a 6.8 runs per game in that stretch, and they put up 5 or more in 7 out of the 8th. The 8th game, they put up just 4 against the Phillies. I like the Washington Nationals team total over 4.5 right here in this one. All right, so now on to our prop action. I know some guys would call that a prop bet. I do not call that anything where you're taking a side or a total. I'm counting that as part of the official tally. And anything where you're taking a player or a team to do something with strikeouts, whatever. That's my definition of a prop bet. So don't like my definition of a prop bet? Yep, sorry, that's the way it goes. I like Scherzer right here, and I cannot lie. You other brothers, you can't deny when a girl... Okay, stop it. Max Scherzer, I like over 9.5 strikeouts here. A few players are more dominant than Mad Max. Did I mention that he graduated from Mizzou? He has won the Cy Young in 3 of the last 6 years and finished top 5 in the other 3. In other words, no down years for Mr. Max Scherzer. As we talked about before, no one left... What does that even mean? I wrote no one left fans more than that Brewers. I don't even understand what I mean by that. Okay, so we'll move on. Yeah, that's right. I'm not doing it. I'm not starting the video over. Max. No one. Okay, there we go. No team left in the playoff fans more than the Brewers. I about got too clever for myself there. We talked about it before about that 9.65 per 9 innings as far as the strikeouts go. Max struck out 10 Brewers in his only start against them earlier this season. He went 6 innings and struck out 10. He has struck out 10 and 11 over his last 2 starts. I think the dominance continues here as he's able to crank it up for the playoffs. He's had a full week off to rest that back, and I think Max gives us at least 6, maybe 7. And as the game goes on, I expect the Nationals to be in front in this one. I think the Brewers start pressing. That leads to swinging more pitches out of the zone, and that helps Mighty Max even more. Give me Scherzer over 9.5 strikeouts. And the other one I like here, kind of a deep dive prop is I like Juan Soto over 1.5 total bases. You know, outside of D.C., America has kind of forgotten about this kid, but the 20-year-old had a monster season, 34 home runs, 110 RBIs, and he slugged 548. He's been better at home, slugged 607 in the friendly confines there of National Park, and he's done well against righties, slugging 584 on the season. Woodruff, for his part, he struggles against left-handers, giving up an OPS of 220 points higher with them versus right-handers. I think it's about 760 to 540. Soto, I think he's going to should get 2 shots here at Woodruff in the first and the fourth, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him win this bet in his first at bat as he goes for extra bases. Give me Juan Soto over 1.5 total bases. Mighty Max Scherzer from MIZCOU over 9.5 strikeouts, and the Washington Nationals team total over 4.5 at the end of those 3 games. We're going to kick off our baseball playoffs in style. You guys can join me, pick up our winning tickets, and we will head back to the window. All right, guys, let's take a look here at our premium record. We finished up the month of September at a mark of 33 and 27. That is 55% flat for the month of September. I was going to put together the last couple months and let you know how we've been doing overall, but I didn't. I wanted to get these done and, frankly, get some sleep. So we'll have that for you tomorrow as we'll have just one game under our belts. So 33, 27, and 2. Most of those are going to be football. We're still doing well on the football side as we were 13 and 7 for we were 14 and 9 on the NFL side, on the premium side, and we were 26 and 17 NFL picks overall on the season. So let's see how you guys did, huh? All right, let's take a quick look here. We start off. Oh, and by the way, I wanted to correct something yesterday, and of course we had like 3,000 views yesterday, and I'm not going to have that today, so most of you won't hear this. But when I was giving my college football record, I inadvertently said I was 19-3-1 on the premium side, not 19-13-1. I had the percentage right. I didn't say I was 19-3-1 for 88% or whatever the hell that would be. I did do the 50 whatever percentage, so I got the percentage right. I just misspoke, and actually I wrote it down wrong and didn't put the 1. So we are 19-13-1 on college football as far as our premium pick goes, not 19-3-1. No shenanigans there, guys. You know me, you love me, and I'm gonna occasionally say the wrong thing. So with that being said, we're gonna start off with G&G, man. G&G. This guy wins more before 8 a.m. than most people win all day. That's all I'll say about that. Playing a little, riding 2 of his favorites, the SK Wyverns over there in Korea and the LG Twins. Well, they did it too, as he had them in various parlays. They had a couple of run line parlays. And the bottom line is he went 1-0 on his straight picks, 2-0 on his parlays. That's plus 776 to start the day. Nice job, G&G. Mark Richmond. Mark Richmond had a fine day, only fucked up when he decided to take one of my picks. What the hell, Mark? You should know better than that. He took the James Conner 15-plus carries. Everything else he hit, he was all over the Steelers and the under, and he went 4-1 plus 340. Darn fine day there at Mr. Richmond. The Carrot, he did not win today, and it could be worse for the Carrot, though. You could be Vontez Burfict's accountant. So, that's going to be tough as you try to keep him going through the rest of the year with no paychecks rolling in. Steve Godon. Steve rode that Bengals Express, and it derailed early. So, Steve, look at the bright side, my friend. You could be in charge of getting grass stains out of Andy Dalton's uniform, and that, my friend, is going to be a Herculean task tonight. Those guys are going to be up late with that mess. King Ham made me chuckle. King Ham put up 4 prop bets. Ben Roethlisberger over 285.5 yards. Jerome Bettis under 93.5. Hines Ward over 49, and Troy Polamalu would get at least 1 interception. That was 110 odds on each of those. So let's get that money. That made me chuckle, and I told him, as I said in the comments section, if you could find those, I guarantee you they're going to pay pretty big odds. Look at the bright side, King Ham. You, my friend, could be Rocky Blyer's cobbler, so that'd be a tough job right there. Shout out to all the old people that get that joke. The Legendary King. Legendary King, I put 3 picks up there, and one of them won, 2 of them lost. The King, he decided to tail the 2 that lost. Love you, brother. And you know what? Could be worse, Legendary King. I don't know what you do for a living, but you could be getting paid by the Mike Tomlin laugh, and that would be a low-paying job right there. Nick Rampero. Nick said, and I learned something today from Nick. He said, take this one from your friendly neighborhood Yinzer. I did not know what a Yinzer was. A Yinzer is a native of Pittsburgh, a Pittsburghian, if you will. And dude, I'd spend a lot of time in Pittsburgh. I'd spend a lot of time face down in a huge sandwich at Permante Brothers. And I never heard of Yinzer before. That's very cool. So I like to learn stuff like that. And our great Yinzer went out there, and he started off well, and then he took a couple of swings. So he went. He ends up going 3-2 on the day. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I mismarked that one. He got juiced today. Is what happened to Nick Rampero. So you're getting it back, buddy. I know your focus has been a little off. So keep up the good work. You're getting there. Hopefully you start getting some sleep, man. C-Dub went 1-1, but he had a nice play there on somebody whose name I couldn't even begin to pronounce. We're going to give it a shot because that's what we do. How about Aubameyang? Perfect. To score anytime, plus 140. And I understand he put a goal in during the French Revolution. So, well done. Again, some of these are just for me, kids. The astute Aardvark said he's yet to find any sense of yum for today. But early peaks of Saturday, he likes Penn State minus 25.5 against Purdue. Yeah, I think I'm digging on that one too. Purdue is awful, and they are banged up as well. And Mark Richmond, he put up some odds about the, he just put up his own odds. So, and I don't know what the real price is here. Joe Madden to coach the Angels, or does he stay in the National League with the Padres? He said these aren't real odds, they're just a guess. He said, I'll take the Angels. Yeah, that seems to be the chitter chatter there about the Angels. I live in a dream world. I would like Joe Madden to come to Kansas City and coach the Royals now that we are done being yoasted. So I'm sure that won't be happen. We're going to put some other guy that grew up in the 50s on baseball and doesn't know what analytics are, but a guy can dream. So that being said, we did have 3 positive campers today. We had C-Dub 1-1 plus 40. Mark Richmond 4-1 plus 340, a record that would win many days. But G&G up there getting it done in the Korean Baseball League, kids. The KBO, I believe, is what that is. G&G, nice job. 1-0 straight picks, 2-0 on his parlays, plus 776 on the day. G and G. You, my friend, are our capper of the day. Congratulations, my friend. And if you want to, put up your best pick for the Wednesday games. Whatever you've got picked out for Wednesday. And if it's a Korean baseball pick, feel free to put it in the comment section to go tomorrow. And just a little heads up to you guys, if you want to get down on G&G's favorite pick, it may be a Korean baseball, and he'll have it in there tomorrow, because by the time we record this and the time you listen to it, that Korean baseball game will be over. So we'll just see what he puts up. If he puts up something regular for Wednesday in one of the baseball games, then it'll be on the Wednesday video. All right? So, that being said, thanks very much for stopping by, guys. Couldn't do it without you. Having a blast so far, and hope you guys are having a little fun. Hope you're making a little money. No matter what happens tonight with this baseball game, you know the drill. We're going to meet back here tomorrow. Bitch about our bad beats. Brag all about our fat stacks. And because we're all degens and it's baseball season and we're still betting our asses off, we'll fire it up. And we'll do it all again. All right, you guys take care. Have a great day. Good luck. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.